recently Logan Paul got the Island Boys on the TikTok on their podcast. Like that's like blown up. Do you know what I mean? Like that's just like everything they seem to do blows up. I don't know whether they plan it or.
I think the Island Boys are trying a strategy of having a fight with everyone, regardless. I think that's their strategy. I think they've realised that they're just continuously trying to make media, and I think they've walked off. What's his name? Steve Will Do It. That they had a fight with Steve Will Do It's crew, and it was faked.
Oh, was it?
They admitted it later. Yeah, it wasn't real. So everyone was like, "Oh shit, he had a fight with Steve Will Do It's cameraman." It wasn't. It was faked. But I think the impulsive interview was real. I think they thought, I'll tell you what, let's just walk off this. No one's ever walked off impulsive.
Do you think that they're actually smart enough to be thinking this?
I don't know whether I think they are. I don't see. This is what confuses me. Like, intelligence doesn't mean you've got to be fucking smart. You've just got to be clever in how. It's like these YouTubers that get the right thumbnails and clickbaits and the right topics. It's not intelligence. It's just they've figured out. Okay, that's what everyone wants to hear. Let's just go with it.
It's a level of intelligence.
Mate.
You've got something.
Intelligence to me is like try and engineer something no one's ever done. Like you hear someone of creating.
There's many forms of intelligence.
Yeah. So what in real intelligence is impressive, but I think there's a fundamental where there's a line, and I think the Island Boys, I think they are somewhat smart, and I think they cover themselves in like tattoos and weird hair and that because they know it's unique. Like I think they're a lot smarter than you realise, but I actually don't think they're very good people.
I mean, they could
and
be.
I think that won't last.
I actually feel like I'm like pretty much the polar opposite of what you just said about them. So you think that they're like not very nice people, but they're doing it. They're somehow working it out. And
I think they're having their fame. I don't know whether it's sustainable.
So yeah, I think it's pretty much the opposite. I think that they ain't planning it. I don't think that they like the attention, the negative attention they're getting, but I don't think they're as bad as I originally thought. Like as people, I've seen them; they're getting fucking like bullied by people. The logo,
but that's getting them paid. The more they get bullied, the more they get paid.
Of course, I get that. But like, not everyone wants that. Not everyone's willing to accept getting bullied and mugged off because like, they've got this whole gangbanger image. Like, do you know what I mean? They're covered in tattoos. They want this hard look, but
they look awful. And
they look dreadful.
And they're literally tiny.
Yeah, I know.
They're tiny.
I know, but I just don't like. I don't know. I've seen a few videos from them, and like they seem quite normal.
What it appears to me I find that one of them is intelligent and the other one's.
I ain't got a clue.
I get the vibe that I don't know what one's what. They look very similar.
Yeah,
but on the impulsive, there was one on the left, one on the right, and it was the one on the right that seemed to have the intelligence because there's one that answers a lot quicker all the time.
Yeah,
but I think he's like going with the flow, and I think that's the one you're seeing. It feels like one of them is pulling the strings, and the other, it's like imagine having a twin brother, and one's a little bit more introverted, and then the other one's a little bit more. He's the one that's gonna fucking fuck up. He's always gonna go down that route, and I think that's what it is. I think one of them's pulling the strings, and the other one's the enthusiastic, get on the camera, do anything, and not scared of.